so I'll give this another shot. I think I've got everything figured out and fixed. I am not sure if heck was that noise? I'm not sure if I still have any issues with the network, so I'm gonna be watching for drop frames real close. Yeah, looks like it's working on YouTube just fine at the moment, so we're gonna get started. Let's see, race this game. I had 43 minutes in on it. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, so we're gonna start a new game. PermaDeath. Here we go. A lot of people are worried about giving PermaDeath a go. There are quite a few differences. Getting started's a whole new ball game, total new experience. Instead of having 9,999 items you can put per slot in your backpack, you can put 250. There are less resources to save your butt. The weather's worse, no matter what kind of planet you start on or end up on. You can die a lot easier from doing stupid stuff like hitting your jetpack and slamming yourself into a rock or over a cliff, or even into just one of the caves in the ground. Let's push the E button and get the game started. Let's see what kind of planet we're going to be on here. Getting all excited. I've got 0 drop frames so far. That's freaking awesome. It's yellow. Very yellow. Look down at the bottom of the screen, left side, you see it's a toxic planet. We got that lime green grass with the slime on it. All this is spinning around. You want to look for like caves right in front of me. You want to look for sodium. It looks like that's all the farther it's going to turn. So, all right. Now we are moving around. I'm just looking for sodium. Of course, you don't see any right when you're starting because that'd be too simple. So we're gonna blast some rocks. I need to get 75 ferrite dust in order to fix my scanner. So we got some carbon there. Now instead of sitting there letting my health go bad, run inside the cave for a moment. Alright, we got some oxygen right there. Get some more carbon. I'm sorry, not carbon. Ferrite dust, that's carbon here. I notice inside the caves your toxic protection or cold or heat, whatever it is that you're needing protected from, starts going back up. It's shelter from the phosphate up out of the ground. That's a new one. Alright, these little guys are a good thing to find in caves. Just gotta stand back because they'll poison you with that green gas that comes out. Alright, so I need more ferrite dust. I'll go ahead and get that carbon, because we need carbon and ferrite dust. Alright, now we can fix our scanner. Alright, so now let's see if we can make a nanotube. Next thing you want to make is your analysis visor. That way you can scan all the different items. Animals pay you pretty good. Plants pay you pretty decent. Now, I'd love to find some more of those clusters with the sodium, but looking like this is a fairly barren cave. Oh, there's another. It's oxygen. Most of them have been oxygen. Alright, now these little things here, they'll make you a little bit of money. We'll go ahead and grab them. And this is where we came in at, I think. Alright, so our ship is off that way and down. I'm gonna go through here and see if it happens to come out any closer. I don't know if it goes anywhere. No, it ends right here. Alright, I tried. Got very little sodium. We need some more carbon. Alright. Let's charge this up a little. If that's all I have. Alright, let's get up over this hill and come back down. There's some wheat that'll help us. Condensed carbon, more oxygen. Still seeing no sodium. Alright, make quick bucks here. We'll scan that guy before he disappears. 3,000 bucks. Another 1,000. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that scan button. Looks like that might be sodium right over there, but it's just one little plant. Let's hit C and see if there's any on the way to the ship. Going the wrong direction, ain't I? Alright. Where's that dang ship? We're gonna need the hydrogen. All those animals are stuck. Now this is where you don't want to hit your jetpack, because make too much of a drop, you will perish. And in PermaDeath, you don't come back from that. I haven't scanned this plant yet, so let's go ahead and scan it in, then we'll finish killing it. That's 500 bucks right off the bat. There's a bunch of hydrogen here. We're gonna need it. Oh, Nelly. Okay, let's, that gives you hazard protection. So the wheat is going to give you, oh, that also gives you hazard protection. I thought it was going to give me, oxygen. All right. Right over the edge of a freaking cliff. Let's take our time. It usually won't kill you if you just walk down. When you run and jump, you wish you didn't. Notice that hurt a little. Alright, so there's no cave here. Go ahead and grab the goodies. I don't collect those things usually. I like to see what I'm going to get out of these. I don't need to play with the light. Or dehydrogen. And some carbon. Perhaps more dehydrogen. Alright, we're going to need the rocks here. Definitely need some carbon. Yeah, I'm paying attention to my toxic protection. Alright. Like our oxygen's gone. Okay, we're going to need the oxygen and the carbon. And the ferrite dust. Because these things will keep you alive. Alright. Toxic protection's getting pretty low. Let's jump inside the ship. Alright. We'll go ahead and start clicking through this. By jumping in the ship, you're going to charge your life support again. Doesn't matter if you click connect exosuit or read logs. It's going to do the exact same thing here. I don't know why they give you a choice. Want to go ahead and repair the starship. And we need metal plate and a hermetic seal. So we'll make a metal plate. See here. We'll fix that. Alright, now it'll leave you sitting here all day if you're trying to figure out how to get that hermetic seal. Hop out of the ship. Now before you do this, you have to go to this. Let it know you're here. Now you don't have to broadcast, you can just leave. And it's going to tell you it noticed you're here and all this good stuff. Alright, now that we've done that, it wants us to continue repairing the ship. We'll get back in the ship. Now it'll tell us about the hermetic seal. You have to get out after putting that metal plate in and get back in. Just left click your mouse every time it gets to the end of the page here. Okay, it's unable to synthesize the component. Request assistance, collect that. And that's how you get your hermetic seal and the recipes so you can always make them. So you jump out and you gotta go back to the ball here. I don't think it'll let you go to this ball if you don't go to it first before getting to that point. Alright, so we'll take the planetary chart. Now before we take off, I'm going to collect resources because, oh come on, there is always a storm when you're on your way to collect your hermetic seal. I have almost no sodium, very little carbon. Oh, they've got a secondary element. I don't want that yet. So, all right. I'm gonna go inside here. I don't think I've scanned one of those yet. Yeah, I guess I did. We get inside, get our toxic protection on. All right. So now I'll go ahead and take the hydrogen since it's there. I'm gonna show you how to use that stuff right here. Getting the ferrite dust at the same time. Have only 88 ferrite dust, really? Alright, so we're going to take the dehydrogen, and we're going to make some dehydrogen jelly. And we was able to get 2 of them. See here. Okay, so you take the dehydrogen jelly and the carbon and make life support, which is oxygen tank. So we've got a couple of those. And we're going to go ahead and top this off with a little bit of oxygen. Now with the cobalt and the ferrite dust, you can make batteries. So inside the caves, sometimes you'll get the planets where the ones on top don't give you anything. These little ones never do. They're just there for looks. Go for the big octagon shaped or hexagon, whatever they are. Never really looked at them from the very end. Shoot those guys up. Must be standing right on a plant because it's trying to give me jerky vision. Watch that you don't overheat your mining tool. But when you have it in the red, it's going to destroy these things a lot faster. Kind of start and stop, and that way you can hold it right up close to the edge, right before it shuts down on you from overheating. All right. Okay, we're getting plenty of cobalt going. Let's see if we have any sodium clusters about that, but we've got carbon. I'm going to go ahead and hit this planetary chart. Alright, so you can see we've got to go quite a little ways. On the other side of that mountain there. been discharged. Okay. So, I'll go ahead and collect these. I'm going to throw them in the ship. Because that's money. Now these little bitty yellow things are carbon. I just thought they was there for looks. That's cool. Okay, here comes our storm. Weird, I'm not seeing any clusters in here. A lot of topside material. I'm staying down in here because those storms are a bummer. PermaDeath, you have almost no protection. Alright, so we're going to take the cobalt and the ferrite dust. We're going to make batteries. That'll give us our toxic protection. Not sure how many I can make, but we'll just keep making them. That's it, 25. So, not bad. See. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else in here I really want. Unless that's condensed carbon. It sure is. Not much, but I'll take it. Alright, well, we need to go this direction. It's taking us that way. And then it dead ends. Yep, they'll do that to you. By the time we get done playing around in the cave here, getting the carbon and ferrite dust, we should be able to go. Some storms last longer than others. Oh, look. We have clusters, at least one. It's oxygen. I want sodium. Oh, we have new animals. Okay, this place we have to go is 1,000 units away, so yeah, there is no way we want to try that in a storm without making those batteries and oxygen tanks. Really need to make more oxygen. Come on. I need more dehydrogen jelly. Go. Where's the doorway? Oh, hey, there we go. All right. That storm should be getting over pretty soon. Oh, all 4 of them were sodium. That's pretty awesome. Back out here to the ship. Drop off these underground relics or whatever they're calling them nowadays. Alright. Go to the exosuit, just hit X and move those into the starship. Alright, we don't need this at all. But I'll move it into the starship. It's kind of weird that it's even on the planet. Alright, so we have to go back up over this hill. Oh. Maybe some copper there. Yep. Well. Ships just flew right through this mountain. Come out the other side. Alright, so we gotta go to that little building, but there's another little building right back there. Little shelter. You gotta pay attention to your oxygen and your hazard protection. So we're getting this in order to get some oxygen. Alright. Oh man, there is all kinds of dehydrogen. Don't usually find this much, so that's cool. I've been having some problems with my game kept crashing every time I was trying to stream. I think I may have finally got it fixed. Alright, let's throw a battery in it. Might as well go ahead and throw an oxygen tank in. Now, I grab all of this that I find. Come on. Too close, you can't shoot anything. Very mountainous planet, so not very user friendly for permadeath. I mean, even the sodium's all been on the side of the hills for the most part. I just about ran into that guy. A lot of ships flying around. B-41 Holler. Alright, so we just got to make it down here to the shelter to get the hermetic seal. When you get the hermetic seal, it also gives you the recipe. Yeah. Now these things, besides nanites, they can give you all kinds of good exosuit or starship upgrades. That's the one with the hermetic seal, so we might as well run in here. All right. Oh, forgot I gotta click the stinking button to read Neat's freaking sentence. All right, so we'll recover the supplies. We'll get our hermetic seal. Now I'm gonna go ahead and check this, but it probably won't do anything for me because I haven't got far enough in the game. Oh, didn't do a thing. See if there's anything in here. Oh, there is. These pay money. That's a free 1,063 bucks. They call them units. I call them dollars. Don't matter. They can be pesos, euros, whatever kind of O's you want. Now we gotta make it back to the ship. All right. Take a look in here real quick. About already? All right, so let's get back to the ship. Might as well peek in this doorway. That's got secondary elements too. Alright. Go ahead and analyze the cobalt because it doesn't have any secondary elements. And that's only got carbon, so we're good. Oh yeah, get up out of this hole. Head to the ship. Get some sodium. A lot of haulers. I must be in a Gex system. Oh, give me that little red crate. There we go. This carbon. My favorite. Let's see what we get here. A dehydrogen jelly, so we can make an oxygen tank. Now, there was another little building down here somewhere. I haven't scanned that. Yeah, I have, because it's green. Alright, where's that other little building? It wouldn't let me mark it. Dang, it's right down there somewhere. Yeah, it's not showing me a building. Fine, I'll stick a battery in. And the birds. They usually pay pretty good. $1,000. Take it. Well, there was a flipping building right down there somewhere. We'll get these carbon crystals. You can't get the big ones until you get the advanced mining laser, but you can get the little ones. But any sodium nitrate crystals, no matter how small, you don't get them. until you have that advanced laser. Right. And these crates over here, we want those. You never know what's going to be in them. Sodium in that one. These yellow ones, especially on PermaDeath, you'll get a lot of them that are empty. I mean a whole lot. It gets frustrating to even click on them. There's that building. It's just a shelter. Hey, we've got plenty of carbon. We need more ferrite dust though. We'll shoot some rocks on the way back to the ship. The more you hit your jetpack, the more oxygen you will go through. Throw in another battery. Put regular oxygen. See some more here. Gotta get to the ship. Something like giant hills to make your day go slower. Get your butt up the hill. All right. Well, that's a cliff. I'm not sure that I could make it back down. If I jumped over the side, that'd been all she wrote. All right, back at the ship. Kind of hard to see the rocks in between these tall weeds, but they're there. All right, that'll do it. Let's fix everything that's next. We'll get this thing in the air. Pulse engine, hermetic seal. Click on that, let it install. Alright, now it's going to tell us about the launch thruster. We've already got a dehydrogen jelly in the backpack. We need 50 pure ferrite. So, let's put the dehydrogen jelly in there before we do something stupid like make an oxygen tank with it. Alright, so now we need advanced materials required down here on the bottom right side. Pure ferrite. Exit the ship. It'll tell you that you can set down a portable refiner. Alright, so just hit Z. Need a metal plate. So hit tab, make that metal plate. Now you can put one down. It needs fuel, so you got to put some carbon in it or condensed carbon. Always put carbon, because when you tear this apart, if you put condensed carbon in, it's going to give you regular carbon back, so it kind of rips you off. I'm going to put some ferrite dust in there. We need 50, so we can use... Yep. I guess we won't set it, but we'll stop it when it gets to 50. All right. We can throw that. Might as well throw it in the starship. We'll get this stuff back in our backpack. Now we can pick this up, and it'll give us that carbon back. Hop in the ship. Let's fix the launch thruster. All right. Now, Starship launch systems online. All systems functional. Seek answers among the stars. Use W. Up we go. Oh, we've got 3 stars here. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm not going to face the suns. Alright. Press W, we'll test that. We're going 365 units a second. Press shift. Now it wants you to test the pulse engine. Alright. You hit S to stop the pulse engine. Now all of our systems have been tested. Get an incoming message. Hit X, and that'll bring up this. Left mouse click it. Please identify yourself. I'm Static. Who you think you are? He says, no, you're not. Oh, you are not alone. Follow this Static. Broadcast strangely ends that it began. Final piece of signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Let's go there. Alright. In a normal game, I would go right here to that little dot, which is the space station. I'm going to go there anyways. Just want to... It doesn't want me to go there yet. It hasn't told me about it. Now, we're going to scan this planet and see what we're going to be in for. Contaminated. I'll cut it out. It will really do everything in its power to pull you towards the target. Gets kind of aggravating when you're in a system with a lot of targets. So it's not even going to tell me how far I am to the space station. It doesn't exist till it says it does, but you can still get to it. It just takes a little more effort. There's the door. Alright, let's get in here, see what kind of multi-tools we have, and we can sell our vortex cubes and that cytoplasm for that matter. Actually, we need to go to this side first. Alright, reaching the space station seems to be where my system kept crashing on me, so maybe I actually have it fixed. Problem I was having was I believe once I rebuilt my computers, reset Windows in it, did my overclock, I think I just pushed the limits a little bit too far. I have a 1080 Strix. Had that thing pushing between 2000 and 2100 megahertz. So yeah. Alright, so I don't have enough nanites to get anything from him. Let's see what he sells though. Life support, radiation, underwater, and a movement. Run down here just to eyeball it. Looks like junk. It's junk. Now you can scan the station. Tells you you're in a GEX system. It's advanced, which means it's a high dollar system. Wealthy. Alright, so gonna run down here. And this is where it'll give us the base computer and all that. Blueprints for it. And I'm gonna call it quits right here. I was just running a test. I've got 0 drop frames in 48 minutes. That's pretty awesome. Do need to get downstairs and help out with dinner. We're doing a stir fry, and yeah, that's gonna be good. Alright. Ever since the update, it makes you guess where they want you to go. I don't see any buildings, so it's gotta land somewhere. It's not letting me. I'm hitting E. There we go. Alright. Now when you hit F, you're going to get a different scan because this is a target location. They'll give you a square, tells you which way to go. 500 units that way. Alright, so I would continue on, but this is just a test and I need to get downstairs, so pretty cool that things are working. I'll get back on here after dinner and do a proper stream. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in about an hour and a half. Have a good day. Let's see here. I can get into my little emojis somewheres. There we go. That's not the one I wanted. See y'all later.